In 1989, federal and provincial environment leaders made a goal of reducing Canadian solid waste by 50% by the year 2000. Only one province, our little Prince Edward Island, was able to manage that goal both at home and at work.
Over 75% of waste is recyclable, but we only recycle about 30% of that garbage.
On average, it costs $30 per ton to recycle trash, $50 to send it to the landfill, and about $75 to burn it. Canada recycles only 27% of its waste today.
Globally, the recycling industry is worth $160 billion. Over 1.5 million people work in that field.
Hi, we're from the Stonepark Green Team.
And we're here to teach you how to sort properly in Prince Edward Island schools.
Whether you have sorting stations like these, or
Bins like these.
In cafeterias such as this, sorting food and garbage can be a big problem for some. It's really not as hard as it seems though. Uneaten food, like peelings and apple cores, go in the compost bin.
Plastic packing, saran wrap, and plastic bags go in the waste.
If you're throwing away food that's in a plastic bag, remember to sort it properly. The food goes in the compost, and the plastic bag goes in the waste.
If you have a juice box or sippy pouch, make sure that you remove the straws first and sort them separately. The straws are waste, and the box or pouch is recyclable.
If your school doesn't rinse out milk cartons, then they are compost. However, if they do, they go in the recycling.
Don't forget that paper towels and napkins are all compost.
Paper, paper, paper is paper. That goes for
Newspaper.
plain paper.
and magazines. Make sure you put all these in the recycle bin. However, most people think construction paper is recyclable, but it's not. It's actually compostable.
So how did the kids get along on the math exam?
Pretty good.
No, that does not go in there.
Oh, I thought that's where it went, sorry.
Nope, this item is compostable.
Why does the coffee cup go in there?
Coffee cups are mostly made of paper fibers.
But I thought paper was recyclable.
It is, but not all types of paper are recyclable. Wax paper and boxboard, for example, are compostable.
What about the lids?
See the number 6 in that recycling symbol? It means it's waste.
So you guys seem to know what you're talking about. What if I was finishing my apple? Where does that go?
That would be compost because food scraps are compostable.
Cool.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Hey, I brought you some coffee.
Thank you.
Now we know where it goes. Cheers!
Put it in the right place.
Chewing gum can sometimes cause problems with sorting. People can be unsure as to where it goes. You might think that since you chew it, it should be sorted with food, but that is not the case. Chewing gum cannot be composted. It needs to be placed in the waste. Most schools don't encourage chewing gum, so you don't often get taught how to sort it properly. That means no spitting it out on the sidewalks or leaving it on the inside of desks. In places like band rooms, it can damage the equipment like the instruments. Gum goes in the waste.
Hey, what are you doing?
Recycling my batteries.
Why are you recycling your batteries?
You see, they're out of power and I can't really use them anymore, but they still have enough energy to cause a fire.
Oh. How do you sort batteries?
That's a great question. You see, batteries cannot be sorted in with regular garbage. They must be properly sorted in special sorting bins like this one. If your school doesn't sort batteries, you can take them to a local retailer such as Sobeys. The batteries are then sent away, taken apart, and sorted properly.
Oh, now I understand. Thanks.
To recap, when you're finished with your lunch, place all food scraps in the compost. Plastic baggies and wrappers go in the waste, while plastic bottles, sippy pouches, and cans go in the recycling bin.
All paper goes in the recycling, except for construction paper, wax paper, and boxboard. These are all compostable. Finally, it is important that students do their part and think before throwing out garbage.